In Autodesk Inventor, when we are working with things like ilogic or just the skeletal modeling, we're going to be using something called parameters. So to look at parameters, we'll go to the FX button up here. Sorry, my other screen. Or what you can do is you can go to your Manage tab, and you'll see there's your parameters over here. Now, with the parameters, we've got two different types of parameters. You've got your model parameters and your user parameters. So your user parameters are something that you create. The parameters that you have got are numeric, text, and true or false. So text and true or false or Boolean parameters are not available in Inventor LT. So please note that. And now what I'm going to do in this video today is take a look at just how to filter out the parameters. Because as you know, when you're working on quite a complex plot, you might get a whole bunch of extrusions or features and sketches, and you want to be able to quickly find the parameters that you're working with. So at the bottom, you've got your little filter button over here. And in that filter button, you can see there I've got a couple of different filters. So at the moment, it's sitting on all. And with that all, you can see there I've got all my different parameters. So now these are the model parameters, and these get created as you're going on. So D0 is in sketch 1, the unit type is inches, and the equation is overall width. So we've actually overridden D0 with overall width. And if I just scroll down to the bottom over there, you can see there I've got overall width. So I'm actually controlling that overall width through this parameter variable over here. The next filter we've got is your key. So on the right-hand side of it, you'll see there's a column for key. So if you think that a parameter is quite important, then we can just tick it on or key it so that when I click on key, it only shows me those key parameters over there. So if you know that those are your overriding factors or the parameters that you're going to use to be able to drive this whole model, then we'll go put a key on over there. If you want to take everything that's non-key, you can just flip the selection by clicking on non-key over there. The next one we've got is renamed. So anything that's been renamed, you will find over there. So if I maybe go to, let's just go to all quickly, and let's just go take a look at this and just rename this to test 1. Just please note, when renaming your model parameters, it does not take spaces. It has to take an underscore or underline. Okay, so renamed, you'll now notice that test 1 is now included in that filter selection over there. The next one we've got is an equation. Okay, so if you put in any equations, so there's center idler length minus half an inch, D56 divided by 2. And remember, these equations can be either inserted in the parameters dialog box over here, or as you are actually putting in the dimension or the value while you're making your extrusion, or putting in a 2D dimension in your sketch. And then the last one, which has just been recently updated in Inventor, is your by features. So a lot of the times, if you've got a long history tree, you want to know exactly what goes into these features. And what I can do is by selecting this features over here, I can say extrusion 10. What it does is it'll highlight in the window where extrusion 10 is, and also all the parameters that are actually involved with that. So then I'll know, okay, right, and if you rename these, sort of intelligently, then you'll know exactly what the model parameters and names are linked with which equations or values that you put in there. So that's just a quick look at using filters for your, in your parameters dialog box to make it easier to be able to interrogate and get around your models. Thanks very much for watching.